Hi everyone, it's me, Ash, and I'm going to create a look using the 35c Everyday Chic palette by Morphe. This is my first time using this palette. I've had it for a long time. Beauty Beatdown on YouTube posted a look using this palette and I decided to pull it out. I just want to say I don't really support Morphe anymore. I think they're shady and yeah, but I have this palette, so I do support using things that you already have in your collection, even if it's from a shady brand. You can use any cool tone dark green and any cool tone purples to get this look. You don't have to use this palette. Of course, I started off priming my eyes and then I went into that green shade, and because their names are normally on those plastic name things, I have no idea what shade I used. So I showed you and pointed it out. This green was really hard to work with and took a lot of blending and packing, and I still feel like it came out a little patchy. Anyways, I placed it on and then tried to blend it out. I placed most of it in my outer corner, and I end up really winging it out. I also tried to put some of it on my upper crease area on my whole eye. But as you see, one side is deeper than the other, and it's because of how long my primer sat before going to the other side. So I really suggest a sticky based primer if you want a deep tone, and also not to let it sit very long. I'm sorry, I'm kind of out of view a lot in this video. I moved my camera to do a few other things and then I tried to place it back and it affected everything. But I recorded this, so I still just kind of wanted to post it. So yeah, I took that light pink shade and I used it to try to buff out the green. It really wasn't the wisest choice, but it did okay. So then I started adding more green and winging out that green as much as possible. I kind of went a little bit extreme with this look. I'm kind of missing fall right now, and yeah, I don't know. I just kind of went with things. I had no real plans when I sat down to use this palette. I really like the color of that green, but it really was challenging to work with, which I do find that to happen a lot with palettes, a darker foresty green like this. The formula is not always the greatest. I don't know if it's hard to make, but Morphe also isn't very consistent or very good quality, in my opinion. Also, if you support Morphe, I really don't care. I just choose to place my money elsewhere. So anyways, I went in and started creasing. I took some concealer and made a half cut crease. I just used the Juvia's Place Magic Concealer, which isn't my favorite to use for cut creases because it is kind of liquidy. And for some reason my camera just did not want to focus while I did that. So sorry about that, but I just made a cut crease for half of my eyes. So I went in with that purple and I placed it on top of that cut crease. It was a really dingy purple. I kind of didn't expect it to be so dingy. I'm not sure fully what I was expecting, but It's a very cool toned purple, almost gray. Also, you know, you don't really want to mix purple with green, so keep that in mind when you use purples and greens together, which is why I cut my crease to get rid of that green. But as you see, it just kind of packed on a little funky. I don't know, not a big fan. I did end up liking how the look turned out in the end, but yeah. I hope you guys are all having a good day. My day's been okay. So I go into that purple shimmer shade and I sprayed it to try and make sure it gives me as much payout as possible without using glitter glue. And yeah, I placed that on top of that matte purple that I laid down. Honestly, feel like the shimmer wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't hard to work with, so definitely needed to be sprayed to have some shine to it. But yeah, I just packed it on. I do kind of like that purple. When I went and took pictures with this eye look, though, it did not look like it does here on camera. I have no idea why, but it just is so much more darker in the pictures that I'm taking. I just thought that was weird. Anyways, I took that other shimmer shade and I placed it on my inner corner because you need an inner corner highlight. And I took that same green and I ran it down on my water or my bottom lash line. I keep trying to call it my water line. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, I brought it down beneath my lashes. And that was a struggle. So then I took that purple shimmer shade and I placed it on my bottom half of my lash line because I felt like it needed some shimmer and brightness down there. I put on some light purple ColourPop pencil on my waterline and it was kind of shitty. It didn't work very well and it broke, but yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think of this palette or the brand or the look. Alrighty, bye bye.